There has been a steady stream of people heading into the Civic Center to vote already today. In the most recent numbers from Grand Traverse County, nearly 20% of registered voters had made it to the polls, which they say is above normal. And we're seeing similar results all over northern Michigan. Right now, fire crews are working to pull out equipment that is in the front of the building so they can get to the back of the building where there are still flames burning at this moment. This year, several ice caves have been found around the Sleeping Bear Dunes. Some are smaller than this, but this one is just tall enough for me to stand up in, but it was no easy task to get out here. And these activists say that apologies aren't enough. They want officials to take responsibility for the poisoning of residents in Flint. The party is still hopping down here. There are hundreds of people that came down to enjoy all of the good food and drinks, and partygoers say this is the perfect way to kick off an awesome week filled with movies. Connie Snyder was reported missing after her roommate told police that she never came home after leaving a friend's house. But on Saturday, her body was found in a portion of frozen water near the Boardman River, close to Island Lake Road and US 131.
It was originally found by a teenage boy that was kind of skating on top of the ice and came across some clothing that was sticking up from the ice.
Family and friends spent the past 2 months searching for Snyder and say finding her body does help bring some closure.
Many different emotions, many different reactions, from anger to sadness to being heartbroken for her children. And I still want answers. We still want answers. The community deserves the answers. What happened?
Police say the investigation has been going on since she went missing, but the autopsy results will help them decide what to do next.
Seeing the body myself, there was no visible injury, visible signs of injuries. However, I am not a medical expert, and that's what they do.
The chief says they had already searched the area where Snyder's body was found and hopes the autopsy will bring some answers as to how the body recently showed up.
You know, the recent murders and her being missing and now finding her dead, it's what's going on. What does our community need to do to pull together to make it a safe place for our kids to grow up and go to school?
It might just give us closure, and give us either something more to go on, or we'll find out, what hopefully to happen that night.
I guess God always does take the good ones young.
Students from Lake City High School came together Friday to remember the life of Zachary Henry, a senior students say had a big heart with aspirations to become a Marine. But the day was made even harder with news that Tyler Lockwood, another senior and friend of Zachary, passed away on Thursday.
This is an extremely difficult time for our school community.
The school has been providing counseling for the students and will also have a support team at both Zach and Tyler's funerals.
It's scary to think about how kids our age, parents are helping plan open houses, and now their parents are planning funerals for 2 boys that lost their lives at a very young age for unknown reasons.
And while school officials are trying to stay strong for the students,
we lean on each other and we work together. I'm sorry.
Other communities have also stepped in for support.
NMC has sent a big card and lots of prayers from other schools. I'm actually a former student from McBain, and I've definitely got a lot from them, and Cadillac and everyone from CTC that knew both boys definitely have helped out a lot around here.
You never replace students that you lose. They always stay with us. They're always here as part of our school community. I'm sorry.
Okay. Quit.
Seeing flashing lights in your rearview mirror and realizing you're getting pulled over is usually guaranteed to put a damper on your day.
You know I stopped you, sir?
Yeah, we're definitely driving too fast.
But it was a different story for those who were stopped by the Traverse City Police Department on Christmas.
I'm not going to write you a ticket for speeding. Instead, I'm going to give you this Christmas card. Oh. Merry Christmas.
In the card is a note and a $50 bill. And it's all thanks to an anonymous donation.
So anytime I can make someone happy in the public which I serve, there's nothing better. That's why I do this job.
It's better than a ticket, I can tell you that.
For some, the gift couldn't come at a better time.
Financially, it's been tough, so I was like, if I get a ticket, I can't afford to have a ticket, please. And so when he gave me the Secret Santa, I was almost in tears. So that's something else.
And others, it was an inspiration to pay it forward.
So we're gonna give that to somebody else today. You know, you can always use $50, but I'm sure somebody can use it more.
And for Officer Meta Pettigan,
No, she's not happy. Let's see if we can't change her attitude.
it was the silver lining to working on Christmas.
Once I see usually people have frowns, but when I hand them that envelope from the Secret Santa and that frown immediately turns upside down, just warmness goes through my heart, and that's the true spirit of Christmas.